Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can tell, today we are doing January's TBR. Can we just take a second? How on earth is it 2025? What? You know? I am slightly losing my voice, so if you hear that, pretend you don't. Our little secret, like this, there's nothing wrong here. There's nothing wrong. I've kind of gone off my TBR jar because it used to fit my previous aesthetic, but it doesn't fit this one. There's a slight issue there. So I am going to like hunt down a new jar or something very colourful that I can have on display but I have to hide it, because this I have to hide it underneath my computers because it's cute, I love it, but it just doesn't go with this aesthetic no more. So I think it's time for an upgrade. Okay, so I would usually pick 8 to 10 books on these videos, but I do have a couple of videos coming up, so I don't know how this is going to work. This might be the test month because later in the month I actually am starting a new series and I'm very excited for it. So I actually have bought a wheel and I am currently in the middle of a shit ton of series and it's low-key embarrassing. So to get through those, I'm going to do this spinner wheel, whatever it's called, chooses my next read, and it's to finish off my series. I need to get through them. I'm not picking them up, and that needs to stop because this collection doesn't even hardly include all the series I'm currently in, because most of them are Kindle, but that's the issue. That's what I mean. I need to know if I want to DNF that series or if I want to continue that series, and I think this will help me get through the story plots because I'm fed up of getting spoilers on all my book channels because I can't deal with that no more. So we're going to do this. So I might, instead of choosing 8 books this month, I might choose 6. And then we'll see how that goes. Because the only reason I'm going to pick up a book in a series in these videos is if I pick the prompt where it says a book in a series. I'm not going to pick any more continuation of a series unless I'm actually doing this video. So that's where we're currently at. There's a lot going on for the new year. Is it going to work out? You guys can tell me because I don't know. But the planning is there. The planning is planning ahead. I'm actually not sure if you can tell. I hope you kind of can. But I have redone my bookshelves. I actually have another shelf now. Like, there's no gap. So I have the little one behind me. Then I have my middle one. And then I have this one. Not every shelf is done. Not every shelf is done. All the ones that you can see, I'm liking, like that one, I love, especially once you take off this tree because it's just a shelf full of special editions and they are the most special editions of the special editions that I have, so they are the prettiest and I'm loving them so much. My pink one I'm unsure about just because I do have quite a lot of pink books and I have a plant pot there and then I have a figurine there and it's just very compact. The blue underneath, oh my god, there's no more space for my blue books. I am not a person who decorates their bookshelves by author. I know some people hate the colour theme. It was previous rainbows but now it's not. It's just like each block is a colour other than obviously special editions. And then in the corner I do have a horror shelf which I've always wanted, and then at the bottom underneath me so no one can actually see it is the shelf where I want to I've DNF'd a book and I want to get it, or I finished a book and I don't want to keep it no more. It's my to sell shelf. So I have a couple of like boxes in there to post things out. It's just I didn't want the clutter everywhere in the house. This is where my books belong and nowhere else. Like, that is Dale's desk, that's the window, and then I have a couple of storage cupboards there, and I didn't want that to be cluttered because it previously was cluttered and I just want vibe with it. So that's my update for the new year for you guys. A lot's happened, a lot's going on. You'll see it throughout the new year. I'm also getting a hello. I am also getting a TBR cat. I'm indecisive of getting a red one, a pink one, a blue one, or a green one. The pink would work, but I already have a lot of pink. And then the red one I'm kind of leaning towards Christmas, but the thought process is I can paint it like a strawberry, and I'm currently loving my strawberries right now, so that was kind of the vibe of that one, so we'll see if that goes through. The blue, because I love blue. I've got certain aspects of blue, like I actually do have a new candle and it's got loads of flowers on it and that was so cute. And then the green one, I mean, I like green. Not a lot of things in here is green, but I do like green. A lot of the rooms in the house is green, so there's that. And that'll be another video. So again, a lot's happening, but today we are talking about my January TBR, which I have not spoken about yet. So I'm going to choose 6. 6 is what I'm going to choose. And then we'll just take it from there. Okay, so choose any romance book. And you guys know for the past, I'm probably going to say maybe like 5 months, I have not been wanting to read romance books. It's just something that I have seen on my TBR and I've just like avoided it and skipped it. But I am falling seriously behind in my romance books. So bad. So we're gonna pick one. We will try to read it. I'm gonna probably stop picking the one that I always pick, and it's a pink one and it's called Wildfire. I always pick that one and I never read it and I've fallen out with that book. It's just not meant to be for this current time. That being said, I'm going to choose one. Right, so this book you have never seen this book and I've had it for such a long time, but it's the breakup clause and it says, how do you get rid of an ex when you've never actually broken up? And I think that's like a nice little twist to romances, because I'm just, like I said, I'm bored of romances. Romances is just not a thing for me currently. So if I read a romance with a little bit of a spice, a little bit of a twist, a little bit of a something new, it might spark my joy in the reading again. So I'm going to do that. It's a bit of a biggish romance one, so I'm not really into it. It's just shy of 450 pages, and she does do other books. There's another one that's called 12 Days in May, which looks kind of cute. Hello. Yeah, so this is the first one I'm going to read. It kind of like suits the background as well, so there's this. Am I scared? Yes. Yes, I am. Okay, so the second one. A Fairy Loot choice. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. We have a lot of them. There is a new one though. I'm so excited. So with this book, it doesn't actually get released until January, and I'm recording this on the 28th of December, and I've had this book for a couple of weeks now, and it's not released yet, but because it's a special edition, I've got an early release, and it's a very beautiful special edition. I'm so excited. So I wanted to read this on the month that it is because I've been waiting for the release, but it's called A Language of Dragons. Try not to blind yourself with the window, but like, can you just focus on how beautiful that is? Stop it. On the back it says, every fire starts with a single spark. Get me intrigued. Oh my god. Yeah, beautiful book. And I just can't. We love dragons in this household. Dragons is a vibe. So yes, this is a new release which is coming out in January, and I just got it early, so I'm going to read this book and I'm very excited for it. Okay, sorry. I feel like it's been mixed up in a while. Oh well, I feel like that's meant to be, really. That's scared is what I am. Okay, right, I take that back. Any fantasy book which started off very rough. This is turning out to be very good, but I have a lot of fantasies, so choosing this will be difficult to say the least. So there's that. This one is a special edition, but it's not fairy. This is actually Waterstones. So in my Waterstones, there's a table that does do like new releases, hardbacks and special editions, and I came across it and I didn't have a damn clue what it was about, but I saw that it was special edition. I was like, oh my god, you're coming home with me. So yeah, it's a very beautiful special edition, and it's called The Courting of Bristol Keats. it's very beautiful. It's very beautiful, and you know it's obviously not a fairy lip because there's nothing on this side. But yeah, it just says, right, the only sentence you need for this book, and the only sentence I read about this book was, never make a deal with the fair. That's true, it's true. But would you make a deal with the fair? Yes. Yes, you probably would. And it's also signed by the author. So that's the fantasy one I'm going to choose. I'm going to choose this fantasy. I just think so far the choice of books is just, it's booking right now. It is booking. Right, halfway there, halfway there. Okie dokie. I don't know what I'm fancying this month. I just don't know what to read next. I've read a lot of Christmas things. And to be fair, a couple of those have been romances, but it's seasonal romance, so it's different. Okay, so I mentioned earlier, I'm only going to pick up a book with a series that I've already started. And this does say book from a series already started. So I'm now allowed to pick a book in a series. And I actually am in the middle of ACOTAR, so I'm probably going to choose that. And it's actually in my book pouch here. I started reading it and then realised I have a lot of like Christmas books I need to read. I don't like reading Christmas books throughout the year other than at Christmas time. Horror books and like spooky, scary books and romances I'll read any part of the year, but Christmases I really struggle with. So I started this book, started tabbing it. I'm actually currently really enjoying it. And I am doodling in it as well, which I'm kind of liking doodling again. And yeah, it's I'm in that element with this book, so let me get. She was plucked, right? So I put, why does she need to be presentable with a face? I'm feeling it, I'm vibing with it. So yeah, it's technically not a series I've started, but it technically is. I just haven't finished the first book in the series, so there's that, and I'm very excited for it. Everybody has said I will love this book, and so far I'm loving it. So far I am very loving it. It's just, where's it going to go from here? It could go anywhere, but is it going to go a way that I like it? Because it's such a long series and it's so highly rated, I'm kind of scared, like kind of really scared. We'll see. I'll give it a go. This one looks like it's never been opened. Okay, a book with chapter names. That could take a while to choose from because you have to obviously go into each book and have a gander. BRB. Watch them. You watch them, you watch them. Okay, so this one, it's still a name in the title, it's not numbered, but it's Lonely Castle in the Sky, and is this a translated, Japanese translated fiction? And I have been loving the Korean ones, like honestly loving them. They're just so, I don't know, like homely and beautiful and whimsical and everything, so I'm kind of tested for the other languages. But it says, in the neighbourhood of Tokyo, 7 young people awake to find their bedroom mirror shining. Placing their palms on the surface, they are pulled through into a wondrous castle where they encounter not only each other but also their taskmaker, a bossy young girl in mask named Wolf Queen. Though they don't know it yet, they all have one thing in common. Eager to uncover the secrets of the castle while keeping their own, their time here will not be without glitches. For a start, each day they must leave by 5 o'clock or face a terrifying penalty. They must all hunt for a key that will grant only one wish. They must tell no one about their experiences. So I don't know where this could go, but the chapter headings are are named by the month. So that works. And I've had this. Okay, so the story about this is, I went and got my wisdom tooth removed in March, so a week before my birthday, which was kind of painful, but whatever, early this year. And then because I was like kind of nervous and wanted a distraction, I went for my consultation on x-rays in the morning. Then they said come back in an hour and then we'll have it removed, and I was like, oh, okay, whatever, let's alright, that's fine. So rather than just like chilling in the hospital and panicking and not enjoying my life, I went to the bookstore and I bought this book because it looked amazing. Then I kind of ran back and then had it removed, and then I just died for a whole week. This is a picture of what I look like, by the way, in case you wanted to know. I'm having to go for it again with my wisdom teeth this March, this year. So it's been exactly a year and I'm having 2 wisdom teeth removed, which is real fun for me. But this is the book that I bought, and I feel like it's on par with the fact I'm having to get my one removed because of complications and stuff. So this is on par, this is on par. So okay, read this one. I'm kind of sad to say that this choice is the last one, but we do have other books I'm reading this month. So this one says, oh, book with 2-word title. I don't know if I have any of those, many or any. I know I have a couple in a series that I'm not trying to read. Look after him. Right. I do have 2. And neither I want to read. I do have Honey Witch. This is a special edition, a Fairy Loot. And all I know about is... Hello? All I know about this book is it's a queer witch. That's all I know. Should we have a gander? Alright, it says, Marigold has always preferred the company of the spirits of the meadow of any of the suitors who tried to woo her. So when her grandmother whisked her away to the family cottage of the tiny Isle of Innisfree with an offer to train her as the next Honey Witch, she accepts immediately, but her newfound magic and independence come with a price. No one can fall in love with the Honey Witch. When Lottie, there you go, a notoriously grumpy skeptic who doesn't believe in magic, shows up at her doorstep, Marigold cannot resist the challenge to prove to her that magic is real. But soon Marigold begins to care for Lottie in ways she never expected, and when darker magic awakens and threatens to destroy her home, she must fight for much more than her new home and the risk of losing her magic and her heart. So I struggle with queer books, I really do. I like to envision myself as the main character, and obviously because I'm not queer, I really struggle with them. There's some books that I do really love and they are queer books, but some of them I just really struggle. So there's this one, and then there is Dragon Rider. I bought this months ago. I do not know when it was released, but I probably bought it similar to when it was released, which is a while ago, and I only saw that it was about dragons, and then I just didn't read the rest. So there's that, but it's not a small book. It's like 700. Oh, not at all. It's 550 pages, but the writing is really, really big, which is a bonus. It says, Jai has spent his life forced to serve the cruel empire that killed his family and now rules his people. To grow ever more powerful, the emperor's young son is betrothed to Princess Erica of the Dance Kingdom, an unconquerable realm where ancient beasts roam. The princess brings with her a priceless gift, dragons. Only Dance royalty can bond with these magical beasts to draw on their power and strength until now. Oh, okay, I do remember this. I did read this synopsis and I loved it. When the betrothal goes wrong, a bloody coup leads to a chaos at court. Finally, Jai has a chance to escape. He flees for a fierce dance warrior, Frida, but not before stealing a dragon egg. To vanquish the empire, he must do the impossible, bond with the dragon. Only then he can seize his destiny and seek his revenge. But it's a big book for that plot, so anything can happen, or it's just going to drag royally. So I'm thinking because the next Fourth Wing book comes out and that's about dragons, I might read this book to get my brain in the dragon mindset of it. I think it comes out, is it late January or February? So this would work out perfectly. So to get my mind in that world, in the dragon world, I am going to read that one. And then the Honey Witch, oh, it's the Honey Witch. Okay, that works better then, because I thought I just said Honey Witch and this prompt was only a 2 word title, and this is the honey witch. That's 3. So we are sorted, we have our collection for the month, and it's not for the week. Not for the week. It seems small because I'm not choosing the 8 books, but because of videos I'm going to record it, I'm going to read a lot more. But this is what I've currently got for this month. It's like, God, it's like 3 small books and then 3 big books. But yeah, oh, I've just realised 2 of them about dragons. Yay! Okay, one romance, one about magical mirrors, one about fear, another one about dragons, another one about fear, and then another one about dragons. It's going to be a good start to the year, guys. A good start to the year. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and give it a cheeky like and a subscribe, please and thank you. I wanted to aim for 500 this year, and I am very close, so I think maybe next year, I don't know if it's like too optimistic to say 1,000, but I have started my other channel again. It's about shoes and fashion. I am a UK size 10 and I have size 6, UK size 6, but kind of on the wider side feet, so I always struggle with clothes and shoes. So that is where the other channel is. I deleted all my videos because I wanted to start afresh and start like series on there. Start series on there. And yeah, it's going to start in the new year, so if you want to have a look at it, I will put the name and the picture here, but I'll also link it down below. So if you're interested in that sort of stuff, obviously go have a cheeky follow as well, and maybe click the bell notifications, so because it's new, I'm releasing again. I don't know when I'm going to release in the videos. That's a thing that I will be thinking about soon. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I probably should take down my Christmas decorations. What do you think?